Hi there, I'm so glad you're here. My name's Melissa Lemon, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about developing discernment in sharing our authentic selves. So, I think authenticity is super important, and just talking about somebody who I'm somebody who very much appreciates when other people are authentic, and I think we can tell when people are being authentic or not. But I also have a tendency to really hold back sometimes, and it's something I'm really trying to break through and work on and overcome. And I also recognize that there is a wisdom in this. There's like a needed discernment at times, because sometimes sharing our authentic selves isn't necessary, and sometimes it isn't really helpful, and sometimes it could even be harmful to ourselves or who we're sharing with. And so I think that that's something that's so important to develop also as we're working on this. Wow, the word is gone. Authenticity. As we're working on that, it's important that we also develop that discernment and that wisdom in knowing when to share. So I think let's just do some quick tapping on that. If you would like to, you can go ahead and join me. Let's see. The first one is going to be, I can be wise in learning when to be fully authentic. I can be wise in learning when to be fully authentic. I can be wise in learning to be fully authentic. Breathe that in. And the story is coming up in my mind, and I just remember there was a time in my life when I was maybe a little too authentic with somebody, and nothing bad came of it that I know of, but it just really wasn't necessary for me to do what I did. And yeah, I think sometimes we can open a can of worms when we're too authentic. And I know, just being somebody who's pretty self-reflective and self-aware now, I wasn't always that way. And looking back, I can see that I was very much in a rescuer role at that time. And I don't do that anymore. I don't try to rescue people anymore. But at the time I did. And, like I said, I don't know of anything bad that happened from that experience, but I know it's possible that it opened a can of worms. And, that makes me sad. I feel kind of sad that I potentially did that. And there's other times where I might have done that as well. And it's okay. Let's go ahead and tap in something else. I can forgive myself for times when I didn't use discernment in my authenticity. I can forgive myself for times I didn't use discernment in my authenticity. I can forgive myself for times I didn't use discernment in my authenticity. I do think there is such thing as oversharing, and not that it's a bad thing. Honestly, I feel like people can't overshare with me. I can hear whatever and hear it all, and I'm willing to hear people's true, authentic stories and experiences and things. And not everybody's in a place where they can do it. And even though I'm willing to do that, I really have to kind of guard that space, and I wouldn't want to do it all day long, for sure. But just recognizing that there's a good time to share, and maybe a good time to hold back, and a good time to listen rather than to share. Listen to our higher power. through the Holy Spirit and listen to other people rather than feeling like we need to, share our experiences all the time or interrupt people with the first thing that pops into our head. Those are all skills we can develop as we learn to become more authentic. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you are getting something out of these videos. I hope that that you're starting to think about these things and become more aware of your own authenticity and developing that discernment of when to be authentic. And that's the thing, we're still being authentic. I just was like, oh, maybe people are going to think they can't be authentic sometimes. That's not it. We're still being authentic. We can recognize all of our own thoughts and feelings and emotions and acknowledge them and validate them without having to share them with somebody else, if that makes any sense. So we're staying in authenticity. We're just using discernment in when and who to share the authenticity with. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.